Hello everyone, I'm Rohit and I on behalf of Zero Window Society would like to welcome all the teachers to one of the most successful and innovative idea sharing platform of India, ZIIEI. That is Zero Investment Innovation for Education Initiatives. And here we will be discussing about new and innovative techniques for the different lessons from our chapters. And today the chapter that I will be doing is known as the bubble, the straw and the shoe. It's from NCERT board class 1 chapter 4 and subject is English. The innovation that I'll be using here for covering this lesson is known as question bank. The main innovation, the main motivation behind using this innovation is to make the students prepare questions out of the chapter that have already been taught with the help of their fellow mates, which leads to complete understanding of the chapter. And this in turns also lead to the value of cooperation, develops the value of cooperation among the students. The duration for implementing this idea will be 15 minutes. And some of the concepts that we will be revising with the help of this innovation are, we will be revising about vocabulary, naming words, action words, development of vocabulary, and learning about floating and sinking. We need to make sure that we have already completed the building, explaining, and the reading part of the chapter before implementing this idea. And we will use this innovation only as a means of revising the concepts. We instruct the students in the following manner. We ask the students to go through the chapter once again, thoroughly, and then we ask each student to individually prepare questions out of the chapter of either 10 to 12 questions individually. And since the questions will be prepared by the students themselves, so it can be directly from a chapter also. It did not be based only on um, concept. It may not be concept based questions, but it can also be directly from a chapter. And before, once we instruct the students in the following manner, we give them a sample of questions which we have already prepared so that the students can get an overview of what type of questions that they are going to make. Let's look into some of the sample questions from the chapter. So some of the sample questions could be like, in the chapter, the bubble, the straw, and the shoe, where did they go into? Where did they go into once they reached the forest? That is the river. Who stretched himself from one bank of the river to the other for crossing? The shoe fell into the river with a dash splash. Who shook while laughing? What is the past tense of leave? What is the light which among the following will sink? Ribbon, feather, or marble? Which is larger between the two, river or pond? This way, we give the students a sample of questions. We ask them to go through the questions once so that they can get an overview of what type of questions that they're going to make. And the answers to the questions that the students are going to prepare can be either short, long, or explanatory, depending upon the student. Once the students have prepared all the questions, we divide the whole class into small groups. We select one leader from each group and we instruct the students in the following manner. We ask the leader to compile all the questions from their group with the help of their fellow mates and then compile it into a set of questions in such a way that there are no repetition of questions. And if they want, they can also write the answers against the questions. This way we continue with the class, making the students themselves prepare questions out of the chapter. And when we use this simple innovation, even though it may look simple, but it's definitely not, because when we start implementing this in our classrooms, we get a lot of benefits. First of all, we're converting the whole class into a self-learning environment. The students are going to learn much more when they're preparing questions on their own. And it will also lead to the development of critical thinking and decision-making skills. The students will learn how to value the thoughts of others. They will learn the value of patience. Along with this, they will also have a better understanding of the chapter, which that is the bubble, the straw, and the shoe. And this innovation can also be implemented in almost all the chapters for revision purpose. And for this innovation, this idea, that's all. I hope you like this video. If you want more of such videos from us, please do like, share and subscribe to our official channel ZIIEI. And also don't forget to download our ZIIEI Innovative Pathshaala app from the Google Play Store. That's all for now.